Good morning, student. Today's chapter, that is chapter number 7, will study a new chapter, that is chapter number 7, weather, climate, and adaptation of animals to climate. You've heard about what is weather, you have known this term, what is weather, climate, and also adaptation of animals to those climates. So today we'll study about weather and climate and also the adaptation of animals to climate. So have you ever heard or do you remember the things that you have were asked to fake when you are heading for an illustration? If you are going for a tour or you are going for a far away from your native place, so what your mom and dad say? If the weather is cloudy, so your mom says that you carry along with you a umbrella. When the sky is cloudy, your parents insist that you carry an umbrella. So also you have heard elders in your family discuss the weather before planning a family function. So if you are planning for a marriage function, if you are planning for a birthday function, you just see the weather condition before planning. You will discuss regarding the weather condition. If it is rainy season, you will set up the function in a different way. If it is summer season, you will set up the function in a different way. So what you are talking about this weather condition. So so you must have also heard the expert discussing the weather before the start of a game. If you are watching cricket in rainy season, most probably in India, so the empires and all the weather forecast, the higher authorities, they will discuss regarding the match fixing. Means when we have to set up the game on that particular day, there will be a cloudy, there will be rain, so they will predict it before planning the game. So while also you have watched while playing the game, when the game is going on, in middle there will be a rain interruption, so the game will be halt. So it is necessary for us to predict the weather, or for the higher authorities or for the government to predict the meteorological department to predict the about the weather. What is weather actually? We'll study, we'll come to know what is weather, what is climate, what is the difference between weather and climate. So have you ever wondered why the weather may have a profound effect on the game? Yes, it has a profound effect on our lives too. Farmers farmers also depends on weather forecast. In rainy season, if there is if rainy season, they will come to know whether it will be a rainy season. They will plan according to that weather. So many of our daily activities are planned based on the weather predicted for that day. There are daily reports of the weather on the television and radio and in the newspaper, but do you know what this weather really is? So you will find in television morning, early morning, or you will find in radio, or you will find in newspaper. There will be a daily updation of this update of this weather forecast. You will find in newspaper. Every newspaper, Hindustan, or you can say any newspaper, you'll find Deccan Chronicles or Hindu. So every newspaper you will find the weather forecast is given in each day. So in this chapter, in this chapter, we'll study about the weather and climate. We'll also see how different forms of lives are adapted to the climate of their habitat. We, the human beings, will compare to animals. They also cope up with the climate, or we can say they are adapted to the climate. All the life, all the living things, they are adapting to the climate, or they are adaptation to the weather, or we can say climate. Different habitat, they need to be cope up with the climate. We'll study in this chapter. So first heading is, what is that heading? That is weather. Weather will study. What is weather? Sample of weather report from a newspaper is given. We find that the daily weather carries information about the what the weather carries the information. What the weather carries the information. Hmm? In newspaper, what weather in weather what are the information are given? Weather means nothing but it gives about the information regarding temperature. Note it down. What is that? Temperature, humidity, rainfall during the first 24 hours. First 24 hours means before first 24 hours, the it shows the condition, weather condition. So here, information regarding the temperature. You know what is temperature? Already you have studied temperature. Humidity. Humidity means nothing but the percentage of water, what we can say, the percentage of water droplets present in air, in dry air, we can say. The percentage of dry air, we can say percentage, if you are not mentioning percentage, 1 kg of moisture present in 1 kg of dry air, we can say. So this is humidity. Humidity means moisture. You always, humidity, if you read the word humidity, in your minds it should come moisture. Some water droplets is present in the air, in dry air. How will experience this humidity, sir? Sir, how we will experience this humidity? If you go to the nearby the coastal region, sometime your skin will become sticky. If you are sweating, so that is different. You will feel uncomfortable. So in coastal area, most probably humidity will be high. If you go to desert area, humidity will be different. What it now? So we'll discuss what is humidity, what is rainfall, what is temperature. It also predict the weather for the day. In a particular day, it will they will also, it will predict the particular day weather forecast. So humidity, as you might know, already I mentioned, I already discussed, is a measure of moisture in air. Moisture, water droplets. Moisture means water, water droplets, water droplets, droplets, water droplets. Moisture means what? Water droplets present in air. Present. This is humidity. This is humidity. Here you can see the sample here. You can see here sample weather. In every newspaper you will find this weather forecast. Always temperature will be mentioned as a maximum and minimum. Maximum temperature is what? 16.1 degrees Celsius in bracket -5. That is fluctuation by divided by minimum 2.6 degrees Celsius -4. So sunset, today's sunset, that also you will find in winter season that the days will be shorter in compared to summer season. So Tuesday 5:41 p.m. the sunset began. Sunrise Wednesday 7:14 a.m. Moonset during Wednesday 11:13 a.m. These all the summaries are given. Well, the information are given about weather. This all collection of all this information is known as weather. So how these reports are prepared? How these reports are prepared? Who is preparing these reports? So these weather reports are prepared by the meteorological department. Who is the meteorological department of the government? This department collects the data on temperature, wind, etc., and makes the weather prediction. They will predict for 1 month or 1 week. So next is activity 7.1. You have to do by yourself. This one you have to do by yourself. Cut out the weather reports of the last week from any newspaper. If you do not get a newspaper, you can borrow from your neighbors and friends or copy these reports in your notebook. So you can also collect weather reports from a library. First, all the cuts out on a white sheet on or a chart paper. Now record all the information from the weather reports collected by you on table 7.1. You collect all the information, but you are if you cannot enter the data regarding rainfall. The rainfall will vary in every week, in a day, or you can say in a week or 2 weeks, and whether in a month. The rainfall will be not the same. So you cannot you no need to enter the data of regarding rainfall. So here, rainfall, how this rainfall is measured? You all know that rainfall is measured by an instrument called the rain gauge. So how this rain gauge will look? I will draw the diagram. How this rain gauge will look up here means how do like this. This is a cone. Concept. So this is concept. The rain will fall and it will collect. Sorry, it will collect, and there will be at bottom there will be a measuring cup. So there will be a measuring cup. So there will be a measuring cup. This is a measuring. So the rain will collect, come and it will collect, and how much it will be in mm, millimeters or centimeters. So how much centimeter rainfall today they will measure with the help of this measuring gauge, that is rain gauge, we can say. So Do all the 7 days have the same maximum and minimum temperature? We can just we'll discuss. Do all the 7 days have the same maximum and minimum temperature, humidity and rainfall? Yes, no. Every day there is a varying in temperature, or there is varying in humidity, we can say, or also rainfall. The maximum and minimum temperature recorded may be the same for some of the days. Minimum and maximum temperature will be recorded on a particular day will be same on the other day also. That may varies. That is not fixed. So, however, all the parameters are not the same on any 2 days. Parameters means what? We are talking about parameters. Here, parameter is talking about the temperature, humidity, rainfall. This is the parameter. These parameters are not the same on any 2 days. Today is maximum temperature is 16.2 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow it might show 16.2 degrees Celsius. It might not show 16.2 degrees Celsius. It might show less or higher. So that is not same. So over a week there may be considerable variation. Considerable variation. There will be a variation. In a week, if you see in a week, the temperature will be different, the humidity will be different, or maybe same. We do, that varies from day to day. So what is weather? Weather means the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a particular place we are considering. Here we are taking at a particular place, this is a place. In this place, we are measuring with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, windfall is called the weather of that place. What is the atmosphere there with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at that place. At that place, that is important. At that particular place, known as weather. That particular place, weather, we can say. So next, so where you can say the temperature, humidity, and other factors are called the elements of the weather. What are the elements? You have to remember. Write the elements of weather. You have to, if they ask question, write elements of weather means you have to write the temperature, humidity, and other factors. Other factors we can say uh, rainfall. We can say uh, wind speed. These are the other factors are called the elements of weather. The weather of a place changes day after day and week after week. We are already talking about a particular place. In that particular place, with respect to the temperature, humidity, and rainfall and wind speed, we are stating at a weather at a place, weather at a place. But this weather will uh, change and after day. Today, tomorrow, it will change, and also week after week it change. That is why we often say today's weather is we can say today's weather is too humid, or the weather was warm last week. The weather is such a complex phenomenon that it can vary over a very short period of time. It a minute in a short period of time it varies. The weather will vary. It can happen sometime that it is sunny in the morning, but suddenly clouds appear in the afternoon and it started raining. And also sometimes it is raining in a minute it will expose to sunlight. We cannot predict. It is a complex phenomenon. It is a complex phenomenon. So, or a heavy rain may vanish in matter of minutes and gives out bright sunshine. You must have had several such experiences. You have also experiences. In morning, the sun will be out, but suddenly in afternoon there will be a plenty of clouds and started raining. So try to recall any such experience and share it with your friends. Since weather is a such complex phenomenon, it is not easy to predict. It's not easy to predict it. So you'll find here the graph is given here. It as it clearly from any weather report. Here what a graph showing a variation of maximum temperature during 3rd 3rd to 9th August. 3rd to 9th August. 3rd to 9th August means in a 3 days. In 6 days, what is the variation in temperature? Temperature. In 3rd August, it shows 26 degrees Celsius. You can see here the maximum temperature. In 3rd August, maximum, what is the maximum temperature? 26 degrees Celsius. But in 4th August, what is the maximum temperature? 23.5 degrees Celsius. In 3rd, tomorrow is completely, it is difference showing 3.5. It's showing 3.5, or you can say 2.5, 2.5. 5 it is showing difference in temperature. So in 5th August it shows 25 degrees Celsius. In 6th it shows 22 degrees Celsius. In 7th it shows 25.5 degrees Celsius and 3 degrees Celsius, 24.4 degrees Celsius in 9th. So this is the variation of maximum and maximum temperature during 3rd to 9th August. You see the graph how it is shown. So you can see as it clearly from from a new weather report, the maximum and minimum temperature are recorded every day. In newspaper, you will find in every day the maximum and minimum temperature is recorded. You know how these temperatures are recorded. In chapter 4th, you have learned that there are special thermometer for this purpose called maximum and minimum thermometer. Already I discussed. So can you guess when during the day we have the maximum temperature and when the minimum? When there will be a maximum temperature at maximum temperature of the day occur generally in the afternoon. Afternoon maximum temperature will occur. In the early morning, the minimum temperature will occur. So this is how the maximum and minimum temperature is recorded. So the maximum temperature of the day occurs generally in the afternoon, while the minimum temperature occurs generally in the early morning. Can you now understand why in summer we feel so miserable in the afternoon and comparatively comfortable early in the morning? So this is during the due to weather changes. So all changes in the weather are caused by who is changing the weather? These are caused due to sun. These are caused by the sun. The sun is a huge sphere of hot gases at a very high temperature. At a high temperature. The distance of the sun from us is very large. Even then, the energy sent out by the sun is so huge that it is the source of all heat and light on the earth. In, in, in afternoon, in mid-afternoon, if you come out from your house in summer season, so the light will fall on your body and it will produce some heat. See, it is the sun is located far from earth. Then also you feel hot. So the sun is primary source of energy that causes changes in the weather. Energy observed and reflected by the earth's surface, ocean, and the atmosphere play important role in determining the weather at any place. So the sunlight is falling on the earth. This earth is reflecting the energy and reflecting the heat. And this reflection of heat and light plays an important role in determining the changes in weather at any place. If you live near the sea, if you are living near the sea, you would have realized that the weather at your place is different from that of a place in a desert or near mountain. So in if you are living in a mountain areas, you will feel different. If you are living in a coastal areas, you will feel more humidity will be more, it will feel hot. What about the times of sunrise and sunset? You know that in winters it becomes dark early and you do not get much time to play. Are the days shorter in winter than in summer? Yes, in winter the days are shorter than in summer. Why this happening? You can ask your geography teacher. You can say why this is happening. So you find out and come with the answer. Got it now? So you have to know each and every question that is been asked in the class, or what you are studying, and if you have any doubt, you must be clear in the particular day. You should not be in doubt in any concept. Try to find out yourself by completing the subject given at the end of the chapter. Got it now? So today's already we have to bind up from this topic. So next we will study about climate. Already we have discussed regarding weather. Weather even day after do the weather condition of the atmosphere with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, and wind speed at a particular place is known as what? Weather. The weather may be same at a particular day. No, it varies from day to day. Day by day it varies. It varies every day. So this weather is report is um, set by the meteorological department. They put this weather forecast in every newspaper in every day. Got it now? So this weather also this what is changing this weather? The sun is the primary source in which the weather is depending. So the sunlight are causing variation in weather, changes in weather. Got it now? Sun is the main source. So today's chapter with this much. I will upload chapter number 6 exercise solution. You have to write it and prepare for exam. And workbook it must be completed. It must be completed by yourself. Any doubt you can text me, I can clear your doubts. So thank you.